How's it going, YouTube? This is Mr. Gaming for Fun. Want to say back from the dead because I had so much stuff going on. Just trying to get some personal stuff back in order, along with getting some, I want to say get some hobbies back together. Just because it's either come home from work and sleep or stay up playing video games. I just got, let's see, Mario Sunshine a couple weeks ago. Then there was the whole Christmas ordeal. But aside from that, coming at you with another video, and this one is a structure deck box opening. It came out, I want to say, 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It's the Soul Burner structure deck with Salamangreats, and I was gonna get the day of release, but with all the stuff going on, I gave it some time just to see if it was worth getting, and I actually really wanted to play this deck. Especially after finding out the last 2 weeks, I think it's been topping, and a lot of people are calling for some of the cards to be banned already because they're salty. A $30 structure deck is kicking their expensive decks. And the reason I didn't get these immediately, I've been doing more of the Dragon Ball card game. That's going to be another video I'm going to be making for the newest deck. I think I posted them already. I did a World Martial Arts Tournament, and Goku Universe 7. This one is going to be a different deck, and I built it because it's one of my favorite characters, Demigra. So, without further ado, let's get into this structure deck, and let's just see what made it worth it. I kind of skimmed the list on the back. I heard everybody talk about a specific card that has been expensive, Ash Blossom, and now we finally get it. I really do like the artwork, and I really haven't watched the show. Apparently, I think this is one of the main character's friends, and I guess this is the deck he's playing. So I probably gotta give this show a chance to watch. So that was the structure deck beginner's guide. Everything in there is pretty basic for stuff. Let's see this mat. Yeah, now this is something I would totally be down for a cloth mat like this. I love that artwork, the fire creatures, and the little, I want to say lynx or the cat, whatever that is. Yeah, this, I would totally buy this as a cloth mat, and I might actually get a custom one. If you guys saw one of the last videos, John Alonzo and his Tri-Infinity playmat guys, they're definitely worth ordering from. You get the items really fast, and it's really good quality. So shout out to him. Can't go wrong with it. So let's see. We're gonna start with the Link Monster, Salamangreat, Heat Leo. 2 or more fire monsters, and it's a Link 3, so it's like the Decode Talker of the deck. If this card is Link Summon, target one card in your opponent's spell or trap zone, shuffle into the deck. So, gets rid of spells and traps, okay? And it doesn't say face up or face down, so any of them. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was Link Summoned using a Heat Leo, which is a copy of itself, you can target one face up monster on the field and one in your graveyard. The attack of the first target becomes equal to the other target's attack until the end of the turn. My guess is Salamangreat have a lot of monsters that have low attack, so this guy could beef himself up and do some real damage. Let's see. You got Salamangreat Miragistalio, so a Link or a Exceed monster for the deck. We use 2 level 3s. You can detach one material from this card, special summon a Salamangreat from your deck in face-up defense. Also, you cannot activate monster effects for the rest of the turn except fire monsters. I'm guessing these are pure fire decks, so that's not a drawback. Then, if this card is Exceed Summoned, if this Exceed Summoned card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a Link Summon of a Salamangreat monster, probably the Heat Leo, you can target one monster in the field, return it to the hand, and it's only once per turn for either effect. So he'll return the spells, he'll return the monsters, or he'll return spells and traps. Then we got Baolinks, the kitty cat I saw on the mat. So let's just put those down to the side. Okay, it says 1 level 4 lower cyber. So They are Cybers types, so pretty sure they've got some of the support from the Cybers deck, like that Ladybug from I think 1 or 2 structure decks ago. If this card is Link Summon, you can add 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary from the deck to your hand. If a Salamangreat card or cards you control be destroyed by battle or card effects, you can banish this from the grave instead. You can only use each effect. So it gets the field spell, I'm guessing, that Salamangreat Sanctuary, which that's nice. Nice little way to keep taking care of your stuff. Let's see. We got Salamangreat Gazelle. I'm just going to call these by the last names. If a Salamangreat monster is sent to your graveyard except Gazelle, you can special summon it from your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send 1 Salamangreat card from your deck to the grave except Gazelle. You don't use each effect. So if you lose a card, or if it's sent to the graveyard, the Salamangreat monster, you can summon this, and if it's summoned through either means, it's a Foolish Burial. So that's nice. Little effect. And let's see, 1500 attack for level 3 is pretty decent with a good effect. Let's see, we got Spinny now, which looks like a lizard. If you control a Salamangreat card, you can discard this card, target 1 monster on the field, it gains 500 attack. So if you're playing like a really trolly one, you could send this to the grave and boost the attack of the opponent's monster. And I think there's a trap that destroys all monsters with altered stats, or if you use that number 10, I think it's 104, the one that messes, or Ragna 0, to mess with people's attack and destroy their monster. If you control a Salamangreat monster other than Spinny, and this card's in your grave, you can special summon this, but banish it when it leaves the field. Kind of a basic effect nowadays. You can only use each effect once per turn. Alright. Salamangreat Circle, the quick play card. Activate one of these effects. Add a Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand, so it searches any of them. Target 1 Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with its name as a material. That Link monster is unaffected by monster effects this turn except its own. So I'm guessing with the Heat Leos, you bring out the second one through the first one, and you're able to use the circle on it. So that's pretty nice. Salamangreat Rar, the counter trap. When a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated while you control a Salamangreat Link monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. So I want to say, was it like Infernity Barrier or Pillars of the Yangzing? A lot of those archetype related solemn judgments basically. If a Salamangreat Link monster is Link summoned to your field using a monster with this name as a material, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. So that's nice. You get to immediately bring it out. Not that hard. Let's see. Then we got Raccoon. When a Salamangreat monster is targeted by an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the grave. Target 2 of your 2 monsters that would battle. Gain life points equal to the attack of the opponent's monster. Your opponent's monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. If a Salamangreat monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to a grave. While this is in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So Raccoon just recovers, and it just gains life points. So those burn decks, this can really help out if the burn decks end up summoning something big, or if you have something weak and you want to ram it into the opponent's stuff. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this. Alright, Salamangreat Mole. During your main phase, if you Link summon this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand to a zone. Link monster points to. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target 5 Salamangreats in the grave. Shuffle them into the deck. Draw 2 cards. So this is their Archetype's Pot of Avarice. That's really nice. So Pot of Avarice, we know it's banned, but archetype specific decks will probably be getting their own, and I know he's one example. I don't know if any others, so can't complain, you know. Let's see, Salamangreat Fowl. A lot of these are probably from the booster set from, I think, Soul Fusion, so not gonna complain. I probably have playsets of all those that I was collecting because I heard the structure deck, and so it'd be nice to just get extras and push them off to the side. If a Salamangreat monster, except foul, is normal or special summon, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use it once per turn. You can special summon one Salamangreat monster from your hand or face up to the field. Or you can send a Salamangreat card from your hand or face up to the field. Target set, spell, or trap your opponent controls. That set card cannot be activated this turn. Okay. So, and let's see. You can only use this. Okay, it doesn't look like the second effect is once per turn. You can send one Salamangreat card. Yeah, that other sentence down here does not say once per turn. So I'm pretty sure if it wasn't ruled that way, they could use foul to negate back row cards. Alright, we have Beat Bison, who I actually like the artwork on this. That's pretty nice. And he's a high level with 2800. So probably one of the main deck's boss monsters. If you have 3 or more Salamangreats in the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand in defense. Oh man, that's a drawback. You can target fire or link monsters in your graveyard up to the number of face-up cards your opponent controls. Return them to the extra deck. Then you can negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls until the end of the turn, up to the number of cards returned. You can only use each effect. Alright, so you can bring it out easily, although it will have to wait a turn to switch position. And then you can recover link monsters. So this might be like a 1 or 2 of. I haven't seen many deck lists of Salamangreats. Let's see, we got Mir, Foxy. I'm just gonna go through Falco, Jaguar. Oh, that does not look good. I just opened this, guys. Not sure if you've seen this kind of effect on it. I don't know if it counts as a misprint, but I'm gonna keep it just because it's altered. Looks like it's got spell, the color for spells. So, oh, look, another one, Wolvie. So, just to let you guys know, I just opened this, so these are brand new. So let's see, Pero. I've got 2 more other boxes I will be opening, and I will see if those cards have that same effect. Let's see, or same color. Pero, Foxer. Oh, we got True King reprint. Okay, the dark one. We got the Flame Kaiju. That's really nice. Flame Veil Dog. I use him in like all my ghetto decks that I make for fun. Fire Ferret, Inferno. There we go. Ash Blossom, the one everybody was waiting to drop in price, and now we actually have. I thought we were going to get a mass production of this card when Shadows of Valhalla came out. I ended up pulling 2 from packs. My first pack I ever opened, I actually pulled one of these. I pulled or actually I think I bought the other 2. So, but it was like, oh, I don't know if it was like 20 bucks when it first came out of the pack, but doesn't matter. I have my supers. Now I have a playset commons, and I'm one of those guys who get a laugh at. The common can negate all these impossible things. So common Ash Blossom negates Exodia if you reveal it in your hand. If you have something else you think I'll laugh at, put it in the comments. Let me know which one, and I'll let everyone know what I think is the funniest one in one of my other videos in the future. Let's see, Red Resonator, Volcanic Shot. Oh, again with the that looks blue. Like, I want to say green, but that might be blue like the Link monsters. So, oh, it's on the other side this time. Okay, hey guys, look, one on each side. Yeah, that's. I know it might be like a mishap or anything, but I actually like that. It kind of looks like the card burnt the painting right there. So, all right, 4 Mud Skipper, Salamangreat Claw, Sanctuary's the field spell, then a Wall of Salamangreat, Reincarnation, Circle of the Fire Kings. I actually would rather have the Ultra of this from the Fire King structure deck, and I have to actually pick up a few of those because I would love to play Fire Kings again. So maybe in the future. Let's see, Transmodify, a common in a starter deck. I know we had the last few years of getting like Ultra and stuff, but it's nice. Most budget players can afford it now if they couldn't get the others. Linkbound, Magic Planner, which had a mass production, Shadows of Valhalla, Salamangreat Rage, Gift, Transmigration of Prophecy is a good trolley card. I like using it in some decks. Threatening Rar, Break Off Trap Hole, Backfire, Goes and Match is finally a good reprint for the deck. Oh, I think, was it the structure deck that... Oh no, in the last booster set with the Prank Kids, we got Rivalry of the Warlords, and now we have Goes and Match. So everyone has a copy and doesn't have to worry about paying out the wazoo for a playset. See, another Heat Leo, Flame Administrator, Dueler Chimera. I think they probably picked him because he might go up in price. So that's the deck profile guy, or the deck box opening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, leave me a comment of what common Ash can negate, because I'll probably get a really good kick out of it. Alright, have a good